This is WKYT This Morning.
Kentucky mornings start right here on WKYT as we say good morning to you. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Andrea Walker. It is great to see you on this Thursday, October 27th. And we've been busy this morning.
A lot going on early. Our time right now is 6:30. The woman indicted in a deadly Lexington crash is now in custody. When she's expected in court as this case unfolds, that just ahead.
Plus, terrifying moments for a Louisville grandmother after thieves take off in her car without realizing her grandson was in the back seat.
And also on WKYT, everybody loves a good back rub, right?
Oh, gosh.
That includes bears. Coming up, you'll see a big black bear there getting some unusual help in taking care of a big itch.
Well, there you go.
I'll just scratch the itch.
I hate when they throw me off on that last headline. I'm like, where are we? What's happening?
What is even going on
I know,
here?
but here's what I do know. There are some rain chances in the forecast. We haven't heard that in a while.
No, we haven't. And you know what? If you date back just a week ago, this is exactly what was going on just a week ago. We went into Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and we had a few showers. It really came a downpour last Thursday, but you're not going to get that today. So it has been a little bit since we've had some rain. This isn't a good rain. I wish we could have a good rain, but it just isn't it. Still a few showers out and about early this morning, kind of spotty out there. I wanted you to watch this, okay? We go from 65 to 66, down to 64 to 56 there by 8 p.m. I mean, we really start to see that cool air slide on in here when that rain moves on out and that front moves on through. So it's going to be a little bit chilly later on this evening out at those ball fields, but let me tell you this weekend, it looks phenomenal. I'm going to show you how high we are. Do we see any 80s in the forecast? Yes, I said 80s. I'll have that coming up in a few minutes.
That weekend. We look forward to that. And Micah, we'll see you in a bit. Let's get to the news.
She was indicted for a deadly Lexington crash earlier this week. Now the woman responsible has been arrested.
Crystal Chaffins is facing several charges, including 2 counts of manslaughter. WKYT's Mike Byer is live now with more on this case that continues to unfold. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Bill. Chaffins faces many charges as a result of the deadly crash that happened in December 2015. She was indicted by a Fayette County grand jury on Monday and will step into the courtroom for the first time since that deadly crash. Now, and that's going to happen tomorrow. Chaffins is charged with 2 counts of second-degree manslaughter, first-degree possession of a controlled substance, and operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol, drugs with an aggravating circumstance. According to the indictment, investigators believe Chaffins wantonly operated a vehicle using the causing the death of Joseph and Cynthia Beamer. The Western Kentucky married couple died in December 2015 after a crash on Versailles Road. At the time, police said a truck crossed the center line and hit the Beamer's truck. The couple later died at UK Hospital. We spoke to family members who tell us the indictment is a sigh of relief after a long 10 months. They say they do not want other families to go through what theirs is going through at this time. Now, Chaffins is scheduled to be arraigned tomorrow here at Fayette County District Court, where she will answer to those charges that are filed against her. Live in Lexington, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Mike, thank you. Still checking on this story this morning. Investigators say a costly accident is to blame for a fire at a Lexington apartment complex.
The fire started around 9 o'clock last night at a complex on Loch Ness Drive near East Rennell Road. Now, firefighters say kids playing with lighters accidentally started this fire. Crews say it started in a lower apartment and spread to apartments above. Thankfully, no one was injured, but we're told the family is now forced to find another place to stay due to the damage. Firefighters tell us it'll be up to investigators to file charges. New this morning, we're tracking a crime alert after an overnight robbery. A man told Lexington police that he was walking through Coolhaven Park near West 6th Street when a man jumped him. The victim was cut with a pocket knife and was taken to the hospital with minor injuries.
The family of a missing Fort Campbell soldier out in western Kentucky is pleading for answers in the case this morning.
Investigators say Private First Class Shadow McLean has not been seen since September 2nd. They say her car was found in downtown Nashville, but there haven't been any other clues. The Army says McLean worked as an air traffic control tower operator. Investigators say 2 persons of interest in the case are also Fort Campbell soldiers. We're told they are both in custody this morning. A former Pulaski Southwestern High School football coach will spend the next decade behind bars after being convicted of sexually abusing a child. Dale Anderson was sentenced to 10 years by a judge in Louisville. Last month, a jury found him guilty of sodomy and sexual abuse charges. The case stems from when Anderson taught at St. Raphael School in Louisville more than 30 years ago. During that time, police say he sexually abused a student. Prosecutors added 2 other sexual abuse cases against Anderson. He is in entered Alford pleas to those charges. Well, a big setback for Apple. The company says it's having problems with one of its newest products.
And this had already been somewhat controversial because, well, we're talking about those wireless headphones. A big deal since the iPhone 7 doesn't have a headphone jack, so you can't use the wired version. Michelle Chamberlain is at the WKYT Alert Desk with the details on that. Michelle?
Yeah, and don't expect Apple's new AirPods to hit the market anytime soon. These AirPods are wireless earbuds designed to work with the newest iPhone 7, as the new phone doesn't come with a headphone jack like you said. Now, Apple unveiled these AirPods back in September, but the company says it needs a little more time to get them ready for sale. The AirPods were expected to go out at the end of this month. Now, Apple did not elaborate as to what the holdup is, but the company may discuss the AirPods today when it holds its MacBook event in San Francisco. Now, this decision to delay the launch of the $159 wireless headphones follows yesterday's news. Apple selling more than 45 million iPhones the last quarter. Those sales included the new iPhone 7, and it was a better outcome than expected, but annual sales dropped for the first time in 15 years. Bill, Andrea?
All right. Well, thank you. Well, as we were saying, you hope they get it right before they bring it to market.
I would prefer it that way, yeah.
As opposed to recalls or whatever. All right. Some scary moments for a Louisville grandmother. Two men stole her car with her 3-year-old grandchild inside.
Can you imagine? Police say Derek Murphy and another teen stole the car from a convenience store parking lot. They say the suspects likely didn't realize the child was in the back seat before taking off with the car. We're told the child's grandmother wasn't inside the store for very long when the car was stolen.
She came over here and play lottery, and she left her baby in the car. And a couple of guys come over across the street and took her car and left.
When the two realized the child was in the car, they dropped him off across the street before eventually leaving the car. That's when police caught up with them. Murphy faces multiple charges, including wanton endangerment of the 3-year-old boy. According to police, the 17-year-old charge is tied to another stolen car case in the area.
A logging accident has killed a man in Letcher County. The accident happened in Campbell's Branch near the Perry County line. The coroner identifies the victim this morning as 34-year-old Sean Boggs.
Police in Franklin County are looking for a robber who they say wore an unusual disguise. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office released surveillance video of the robbery. It happened Sunday night at Evergreen Market on Evergreen Road. Investigators say the robber pointed a gun at the clerk and demanded money.
The clerk is saying that it was a woman. We believe that it is a man that was dressed as a woman as part of his disguise.
Interesting method there. Investigators say the robber also covered his body in white powder or some kind of paint. They also say he waved the gun around carelessly, he or she, before leaving.
Well, if you're up with all of that.
Yeah. Interesting idea, yeah.
Right.
If you're driving on the Mountain Parkway in Magoffin County this morning, expect to see some changes.
Yeah, big improvements. State transportation officials say a new bridge is now open over Highway 30. 3 new ramps leading to and from Highway 30, which is exit 72, are also open. Road crews have shifted both eastbound and westbound lanes to new lanes between exits 72 and 75. The Mountain Parkway is being extended onto Prestonsburg, so it's going to be a major project there that is going to make a big difference in that part of the state. New on WKYT this morning, a grocery store is reopening today in Lexington. The grand reopening for the Kroger on Leestown Road is this morning. The store has expanded to 80,000 square feet. The ribbon cutting for the store is at 8 o'clock this morning. And by the way, the first 500 customers will get a free ham. What about that?
Hey, that'll get me out.
There you go. All right, there's this big old bear up in Washington State that found some unusual help when he had an itch that he just couldn't quite scratch.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah.
The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife released this video taken by a trail camera. It shows the bear walking up to a tree, then standing on its hind legs and using the tree as a personal back scratcher. You got to do what you got to do. He then casually walks away. Wildlife officials say black bears are getting ready for hibernation for the winter.
All right, so they got to
get that before.
Get all comfortable here,
there you
go.
For
that hibernation.
Isn't that cute? Really I mean, that's not an unusual thing, but it is funny to see it because we don't usually get to see that.
Yeah, it's probably cute at a distance. So
exactly. On video.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
All right, let's check to see how traffic is moving this morning.
And let's go check in with Officer Don at 98.1 The Bull. He has live drive traffic. Hey, Don.
Hey, good morning. Inner loop of Man Award just past Sir Barton. There are a couple of cars involved in a minor collision there. It should be clear in the next couple of minutes, so no big problem getting past that. Also check 75 coming in from Richmond across the Clays Ferry Bridge. We're good to go there. And as you get a live look outside at overall Lexington traffic flow, there are no problems that's popping up at the moment. And there's a look at Nicholasville and Reynolds. That's courtesy of the Lexington and Fayette Urban County government. Inbound Nicholasville Road's moving great right now. A little bit of a backup there, but we expect that this time of the morning. We'll keep an eye on it. Now back to you in the studio.
A reminder, you can get the latest traffic and weather info anytime with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app, and you can download that for free in the app or Google Play stores. It's a good morning, you know?
It really is.
All right, and we're glad you're with us on WKYT this morning. A lot more news on the way.
Soon you'll be able to explore the spaceship Discovery in 3D from anywhere. I'm Weijia Zhang at the National Air and Space Museum in Virginia with a sneak peek coming up.
Have a little rain outside moving on through, and once that rain pushes on through, some cooler air drives on in here, and then we get a big upswing of temperatures there for the weekend. But do we see any rain chances? I'm going to have that coming up next.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Looking on Defender Radar Network with some rain outside early this morning. Finally, little rain flying across the region. When I say a little rain, I mean it. There's not much to this, not widespread, no heavy rain out of this, but you know what? At least there's something to talk about. Rockcastle County, northern Laurel, work your way back toward Jackson County, really just south of McKee and southbound. That's where you're actually seeing some of this rain. And then you look back toward the west, holding on to a few more showers, diving on in here, rolling through Washington County, Springfield. Good morning to you guys. Just north of Lebanon. That's where we're seeing that across 68 as you head up toward Harrodsburg. Seeing a few showers here and there. Lawrenceburg, you're going to be next in line if you're not seeing it already. And that goes for Frankfort, Midway, Versailles. Get a few showers here and there. I'd expect it to come in to some parts of Fayette County, some parts of Lexington here in about 30 minutes or so, 30, 45 minutes. Temperatures sitting there in the 60s. Actually, a really good feel outside, 67 right now in Laurel County and also Wayne County down south. And over toward the east, Breathitt County holding on to the mid-60s. But watch this, okay? We go through your day. Doesn't really rise nor fall all that much. But once we hit the evening hours, that's when that coolest air drives on in here. And also the rain will get going. So if you're heading out to the ball fields, if you have some plans later on this evening, just know this, it's going to be pretty chilly. Actually feels quite nice now, but it will be chilly later on today. So here's the breakdown of it. You have the few showers here and there. Should work its way out. Remember, it's not a line, so I can't really say around your house you're going to be seeing it at this time or that time. It's just very hit and miss, very scattered out and about. It's not much to it, so it won't affect your day that much, except for it's just not fun walking out in the rain in the morning hours. Friday, that cooler air slides on in here, but it goes back toward average. Average being low to mid 60s, so we'll take that. Friday looks really, really good. And then you start to see a huge swing of temperatures there for the weekend. The Thriller Parade goes on at 8 p.m. That's when the parade actually kicks off. Thriller at 8:30, and it's perfect weather for it, 71 degrees. However, before that, there are some festivities going on downtown. We're sitting there in the 70s. There's a big concert going on there at Rupp Arena as well with Newsboys coming in town. So there's a lot going on downtown. Keep that in mind if you live close by. Traffic's going to be pretty treacherous downtown. We'll just say that. But the parade, once again, 8 p.m., 71 degrees. I mean, you can't ask for better weather than that. 7-day forecast. The breakdown, the next couple of days, we're there in the mid-60s, and then we'll jump into the 70s. Not just the 70s, guys, but we're talking mid to even some upper 70s. I cannot rule out on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, you go all the way through next week. I can't rule out an 80-degree reading. I mean, here comes some really, really warm air, which you got to keep in mind that typically we're there in the low to mid 60s. So we're far off from that. But it's feeling all right. We'll take it.
It's hard to believe we're knocking on November's door, and you're talking about 80s outside.
Yeah, it's crazy. 75 November 1st.
Hey, we'll take it.
I keep saying, you know, enjoy it while it lasts.
Exactly.
You know, right?
Exactly.
We know what season's coming up.
Right.
We're going to have a good few days here for sure. 6:47 right now. One penguin at Orlando SeaWorld is strutting around in a new suit this morning.
This is the cutest story of the day, you all. It is so sweet. All right. That penguin named Wonder Twin, isn't that cute, lost a lot of her feathers. She has a hard time staying warm in the chilly SeaWorld Antarctica exhibit, but now she has a handmade wetsuit thanks to the park's wardrobe designer. That designer says it's the best project she's had. Workers at SeaWorld are so happy that Wonder Twin has this opportunity.
I think it's amazing to be able to take everyday technology and use it to be able to help us care for the animals.
SeaWorld workers say the wetsuit will mimic Wonder Twin's natural feather coat. She'll be able to swim, eat, and sleep naturally like all the other penguins. This just is like a Disney plot, isn't it?
It really
this is the cutest story. Look at the little
a real life story, though. Isn't that really
How
cool?
precious.
All right, well, I'm sure she feels...
Now, if you're not smiling, there's something wrong with you this morning.
Exactly. Have a good day out of that one.
There
right?
you go.
6:48 is our time on WKYT. We're rolling towards 7 o'clock, and CBS This Morning on the way in a few minutes.
We've got more news on the way here. Keep it here on WKYT.
Coming up, how the Clinton campaign could be impacted by newly released emails that tie the Clinton Foundation to fees for Bill Clinton's speeches. Plus, our Issues That Matter series focuses on education in America. More real news coming up on CBS This Morning, next.
6:51 our time on WKYT This Morning as we welcome you back on your Thursday.
Good to have you with us. Investigators say they know what caused a fire at a Lexington apartment complex.
That's what's trending and making headlines this morning. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain joins us now with a look at what is trending out there on the web. Hello there.
Good morning. Firefighters say kids playing with a lighter is the cause of a fire at a Lexington apartment complex. Now, one family is without a place to live this morning because of the fire. Firefighters want to remind everyone of the importance of teaching your kids about playing with fire and make sure they don't have access to lighters or matches. The World Series is even at one game apiece and heads to Wrigley Field on Friday, but a World Series story trending on WKYT.com is about free tacos. Taco Bell announced they would give out free tacos if there was a stolen base in a World Series game. Well, there was one in Game 1, and now free tacos for everyone. Of course, at participating Taco Bells, but Free Taco Day is November 2nd from 2 to 6. That's a big story. And also trending on WKYT.com, trick-or-treat times. You can find those times on our website along with the weather you can expect for your holiday plans. You can also check out Micah Harris's forecast on his Twitter page, Micah Harris WX. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you never know what else he's going to put on there, too. Has some nice pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Has some fun along
Definitely.
the way.
And I'll give you a hint. Halloween's going to be perfect, everybody, so get excited.
It does look good. It really does.
The time now is 6:52 on your Thursday. People in the community are calling it a senseless crime. Police in Bullitt County are trying to figure out what led up to a business owner being shot at his own store.
It happened at the Donut King in Mount Washington in Bullitt County. Police say the owner was shot twice in the head and has suffered serious injuries. Investigators don't know what led up to the shooting. Police are looking for a car that they say was seen on surveillance video around the store at the time of the shooting, but very upsetting to people in that community, obviously. Well, the Space Shuttle Discovery is an American treasure, and these days it's the subject of a massive photo shoot.
Soon the pictures will come together to form a 3D image that you can access from anywhere in the world. Weijia Zhang has a sneak peek from Chantilly, Virginia.
The Smithsonian's digital team is conducting the biggest photo shoot in the history of the National Air and Space Museum.
By the end of the scanning process, how many pictures do you think you will have taken?
We estimate that we will have taken between 5,000 and 10,000 50-megapixel images of the shuttle.
Designers are putting the pictures together to create a 3D scan of the Space Shuttle Discovery. It will look similar to this finished scan of the Apollo Command Module, but the Discovery project will detail the entire spacecraft. At 124 feet long and over 50 feet tall, that requires some heavy lifting.
The goal of this project is to document this object using 3D measurement tools and then deliver that to the public so schools can 3D print this object, they can view it online, and they'll also be able to view it in virtual reality.
Museum visitors can only see the shuttle from the outside, but the 3D version will allow them to explore inside too. Valerie Neal curates all the shuttle exhibits.
By picking up all the nuances of color and shape and texture, they are going to bring this space shuttle to life.
The team has also completed scans of a T-Rex dinosaur.
It will be illuminated by 10 different lighting conditions.
And this portrait of President Obama, used to create a bust. The Discovery is the largest object yet, aiming to deliver a 3D experience that's out of this world. Weijia Zhang, CBS News, Chantilly, Virginia.
The team expects to finish scanning by next summer with the 3D shuttle ready to launch online by 2018. Pretty cool they can do that now, isn't it?
It is exciting, yeah.
All right, at 104, an Ohio woman may be the oldest living Cleveland Indians fan. I'd say she's got it.
Born in 1912, Emily Sarian has lived through women's suffrage, prohibition, the Great Depression, 2 world wars, but one thing has not changed in all of those years, and that's her enthusiasm for the home team. She got to throw out the first pitch on her 100th birthday, and as nice as a gift as that was, Emily wants one more thing from that team.
I thought, oh, this is the year, this is the year, but it never came. Win one before I die. That's what I want. And I told them enough. I think they know it now.
Emily, of course, watched the Indians when they won the World Series back in 1948. It's been a long time. She says she has waited nearly 7 decades to see it again. And
oh, how can you not love that woman?
I tell you.
Is that too much to ask?
Right.
Just win the World Series.
Here they are tied 1-1 with the
I
Chicago,
know.
and you know there's some enthusiastic
well,
Cubby
now
fans
I'm torn.
too.
I don't know who I want to win.
I know. There we go. Well, she's a sweet lady, right?
She is. All right, let's check in with Micah for a final look at your weather.
And we do have a few showers rolling across the area. Not much within these showers, and most of us remember stay dry today, but still looking at a few showers pushing through early this morning, especially south of I-64. That's actually the best bet. Not the only chance, but the best chance. Temperatures are there in the 60s. We head throughout the day. They're not going to change that much. We're talking mid-60s later on this afternoon too, but once we hit the evening hours, it drops off pretty quickly. It's that cool air filters on, and guys.
And one more time, that weekend.
That weekend.
Looks good.
Everybody.
And nobody is more up to date than you to start your day. Thank you so much for being here on WKYT.
Have a good one, everybody.